Hi guys, Baz from Hog UK here. As you probably guessed from the thumbnail, I made a bit of a monumental cock up with this clutch. I've got my female vanilla carnivore labelled up as a vanilla when actually it's not. So what I did was put a fire clown in there, hoping to make some vanilla screams, and you'll have to excuse my dumbfoundedness. I didn't realise what I'd done until it was too late. So my quest to get a vanilla scream clown continues. As you'll see, I didn't hit one this time. So here they are. These are the vanilla carnivore het clown, 2 blackhead, probably heterotic xanthic clown, and a fire clown. These are due today, and they've collapsed in horrendously, as you can see. But these are those like crinkly weird eggs, so I decided I'm actually going to cut them before they've pipped, which is unusual for me. But here we go. So maybe I've got 7 chances. I would like, if possible, depending on who the father is, you'll have to excuse that noise. If you can hear the screaming in the background, my next door neighbours have decided to have a barbecue in the middle of March. So, oh, what the flipping heck? Okay, don't know what that is. I shouldn't have any white snakes, depending on who the father is. I shouldn't have any white snakes at all. Oh, fantastic start. So, no bloody clue what that is. No. Unless my fire clown, my vanilla clown, is actually fire. No, it can't be. Can't be. I've made vanilla screams and things out of them in the past. But that's weird. Not really entirely sure how I could get a white clown out of that, a white animal. So there's a clown. That just looks like a normal clown, so that's not really giving anything away. So obviously both males will produce clowns. That looks like another white snake. And it is almost, that's a fire, that's a super fire, I'm going to say. Unless vanilla cream clowns are a lot lighter when they first hatch. I'm going to say, looking at the yellowy patches on it, that's a super fire. It don't make any sense whatsoever. It's been about half the course of how my day's gone. I should have left these till tomorrow. And unfortunately I couldn't because I'm working. Right, so there is a fire. Or a vanilla. Okay. That will be 100% het clown. There is what looks like a vanilla or a fire clown. It's virtually impossible to tell, even when they're shed. It's really hard to tell which one's what. I made some fire. I made a clutch of fire. I was trying to make the same thing I'm trying to make today. I've been trying to make vanilla screen clown, and I tried that last season and failed, but I got a load of vanilla clowns and a load of fire clowns. And there is another one. And that is actually a different colour to that. So that one is a much deeper yellowy colour, and that one's a much paler yellowy colour. But what they actually are, I don't know. Last one. I'm guessing I'm not getting any vanilla cream clowns today. Oh, there we go. Another white one. And it really doesn't make any sense at all. Have a look at them when they've all shed off. So there's 3 white snakes in this clutch, and obviously they're not vanilla creams, they are super fires, 100% het clown. Right, these are really pretty. I've black lighted these, which I'll show you in a minute. This line of spots down the back, 2 of them have. And these 2 are, I think there was a pair. No, that's a male. Now this one's the same. Row of spots down its back. Pretty. Not exactly what I was aiming for. I think this one was a girl, if I remember rightly. No, that's a boy as well. And then this one is different. Under the black light, you might pick it up on the camera. There's lots of little spots within the black back on this. So, you know, clowns are black backs. I'm going to say, I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think this one's going to turn out to be a clown as well. It hasn't got any clown markings on its head, but it's got the typical clown black back. It's also got lots of little spots in it, which is quite interesting. I don't know where they've come from. Quite unusual looking. And obviously it could also be carnivore as well. So be interesting. I'm gonna have to send the shred off for this one and test it, see if it is a clown or not. It's a female, so actually I'll probably end up keeping it anyway. I like this. I know the colouring's going to get more yellow down its back, and it's going to be a lot more, even prettier. So I'll probably end up keeping that. I'm fairly confident it's going to turn out to be a clown. The next one in the box here. Oops, sorry, rushing you about. We have a carnivore fire. Typical looking carnivore markings, typical dorsal stripe down the end of the tail. Not so typical is the belly. The belly is normally busier on a carnivore. I think maybe the fire's washed it out a bit. What more can I say? Carnivore fire, 100% het clown. So a little, and that's a boy as well. Very unusual for me to do male strong clutches, but if I do them, it's usually early in the year. And this one is a straightforward. I think this one is, oh no, not this one. Again. So these clowns have confused me a little bit. These 2 I think could possibly be carnivore clowns. They've got the right head markings, but the body markings are completely different. So, and they're different colours as well. So this one's much lighter. I think this just might be just an ordinary clown with influence from the carnivore. Look at those eyes. Amazing looking. Really nice looking animal. Really clean. It does look a bit carnivore, but it also looks, that's a male. It looks different from an ordinary fire, so I'm going to reserve my judgment on this one. I'm not really sure. Pretty clown. It won't be staying because I'm going to keep that one in there, but we'll see. And then this one here is very similar to that one. Again, it's got a slightly different head stamp. It's not got the typical sort of arrowhead that the carnivores. Oh, actually, it has really. It has got an arrowhead there. I don't know. I haven't hatched any fire clowns for a long time, so not really sure about these. Reserve judgment on them. I'm going to grab them on and get a bit of weight on them. I think they are carnivores, but they're all different expression of the level of carnivore, maybe. And then last but not least, this one is definitely a carnivore. See, this one hasn't got as many fingers in that going down the sides. It hasn't got the white bits within the fingers either. It hasn't got so much of it. There's quite a lot of it here. There's no raptor involved in this, so it's not a raptor doing that. So here we have the only one I'm 100% certain is a carnivore fire clown. Absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. I don't really care what sex this one is. I'm going to keep it. And it's a boy. So, as I say, very unusual for me to do male strong clutches. But if I do, they're usually the early ones in the year. I have no explanation whatsoever why that is. But if you watch back some of my spring videos and that early in the year, you'll see the same happened last year. So there we go. Beautiful carnivore fire clown. And you know what I was saying about the bellies being busy? Look at how busy that belly is on that one. Beautiful. For a clown, that's a very busy belly. I think that'd go really nice mixed to confusion. Beautiful animal. I like that a lot. So look at the bellies on these two. It might be a clue. See, these two haven't got the busy bellies. So I'm going to say these two are influenced by the carnivore, but they're not carnivores. So I'm going to say that these two are fires. Yeah. That guy's way different. Much busier. So I'm going to say those two are fires with a bit of influence from the carnivore. And that is a carnivore fire. Clown, obviously. Stunning. So there you go, purely a labelling accident. I got my fire carnivore het clown and my vanilla carnivore het clown the wrong way around. Silly thing to do, but you know, things happen. I've been breeding ball pythons for like 15, 18, 15, between 15 and 18 years. I can't even remember how long it is now. It's longer than that. 2007 I think I got my first ball pythons. So even someone who's a bit sort of longish in the tooth at this game can still make a complete cock up. I'm not unhappy with the animals that it's produced. The fire carnivore clown is absolutely stunning, and I will test the super fire with the dark coloured back to see if it is actually clown. I'm going to put mine on it. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's going to prove to be a clown. It's very different from the other two, and there you have it. I don't think anyone would be angry with animals that look as stunning as that. I'm angry with myself for being a plonker because I really wanted a vanilla cream clown, but there you go. We'll have to wait till next year. So I'll have to remember to put my vanilla clown in with him this year instead, with her. So if you don't mind, please stick like on this video if you liked it, obviously. And if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. I'm nearly at 2,000 subscribers now. That would be really nice to make it up to 2,000. And stay safe out there. Spring is in the air, he says as it's pissing down outside. Good night. This is the one that I think is the clown again. And you can see the black back on him. And then once we put this over him, no, it doesn't do a really very good job of. Oh, there we are. I need to hold the light a bit higher up, so you can see the markings on the back become a lot more clearer. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but I know they're there because I've seen them. When you put the light on, there's lots of little black spots, which are more obvious with the black light, but I don't think they will be with the camera. But there we go, black lighted fire, possible clown, possible carnivore. Just for fun.